Samsung Galaxy A37. The mid-range smartphone segment is one of the most competitive parts of the industry, with countless options and brands fighting for attention by promising the best value. The Samsung Galaxy A36 had a shaky debut, but its successor has a real chance to restore confidence in Samsung's more affordable mid-range line. When will the Samsung Galaxy A37 be released? As of December, Samsung hasn't officially revealed the Galaxy A37, but that's no surprise. This device is expected to arrive sometime in 2026. Over the last 3 generations in the A30 series, each model launched in March after being announced briefly beforehand, making March 2026 the most probable release month for the Galaxy A37. This timing fits well within Samsung's usual schedule, providing a gap after January's flagship Galaxy S series refresh. There were rumors of possible delays when whispers suggested the Galaxy S26 line might slip to March 2026, but those reports have lost momentum. At this stage, there's no reason to assume the A37 will break from Samsung's typical launch cycle. One confirmed detail is that the A37 is set to receive a US release, something not always guaranteed for earlier A-series phones. For reference, here's when earlier A30 models launched: Galaxy A36, March 2025, Galaxy A35, March 2020, Galaxy A34, March 2023, Galaxy A33, April 2020 to Galaxy A32, January 2021, Galaxy A31, April 2020. Galaxy A30, March 2019. How much will the Samsung Galaxy A37 cost? With global living costs still fluctuating, it's difficult to say for sure whether Samsung will keep the same pricing as the previous model. If pricing remains unchanged, the Galaxy A37 would again start at £399, positioning it as a more budget-friendly alternative to strong mid-range contenders like Google's Pixel 9a and future Pixel 10a and Xiaomi offerings. However, pricing in the A30 lineup has historically been inconsistent. The A36 itself jumped dramatically from £339 to £399, so another major increase feels unlikely. At £399, the current model is already at the top end of what can reasonably be considered affordable mid-range. Pushing the A37 higher could place it uncomfortably close to devices priced at £499. Like the Pixel 9a, especially when premium models such as the Galaxy S5 FE have been discounted to that range during sales. Here are recent A30 series price points for context: Galaxy A36, £399, $399.99. Galaxy A35, £339, $399.99. Galaxy A34, £349, Galaxy A33, £329, Galaxy A32, £249, $279.99. What specs and features might the Samsung Galaxy A37 offer? A stronger mid-range processor. Unlike many Samsung phones, the A37 hasn't suffered major leaks yet. The most significant detail we do have concerns the chipset, following what we saw with the A55. The upgrade should address one of the biggest weaknesses of the A36, performance. The Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 in the A36 struggled at times, so a more capable processor could help the A37 stand out in a crowded category. What we'd like to see: improved build quality, while details on other upgrades remain unclear. One improvement feels essential: a sturdier build. The A36's all-plastic chassis feels noticeably less premium than competing devices like the Galaxy A56, which uses a metal frame. Rival brands such as Honor and OnePlus also outperform Samsung in areas like camera performance and charging speeds. So Samsung needs to focus on reclaiming an edge, starting with materials and design. More striking color options would also help the A37 appeal to style-conscious buyers, judging by the Galaxy A17 5G and Galaxy Tab A11. Samsung may carry over much of the A36's exterior design, but we hope for meaningful improvements.